Hello everyone, Stasis here, back with some more FF14. So I have about 2 hours to finish the story and unlock new extreme trial, so I guess without further ado let's get started. Oh, wait a second. Of course I forgot something. How could I not? I guess we should be good now. Yep. Since their excellencies are resolved to negotiate with the contingent, I will escort them to Tetrium. I will also instruct Alphanot and Alizé to meet us there. Okay, yeah, we got some Garland nobles in here, I guess. At least they're dressed kinda well. Lord Matthews, Lord Gnaeus, by your leave, my comrades and I would speak with the residents of Senatus. Though the Isabar contingent holds the Tower of Babel, it is I who wishes for it to be reactivated, and thus I think it meet that I be present for this discussion. Oh damn it, this writing, my favorite. Yet my understanding of your people's hardships, of their hopes and desires, of their dreams for the future, is sorely lacking in my ignorance. I would struggle to contribute. Lest you worry, I will not plead our case to the community in your absence. I wish only to identify common ground upon which we might build a relationship that sees us overcome our differences. Oh, damn. Very well, but know that the guards will not hesitate to escort you from the premises should they judge your actions to be inappropriate. Is that like a gameplay thing, or just some entourage? It is settled then. You should all head to Senatus. I'll join you there after I see their excellencies safely to Tetrium. Okay. And we have to fly again. Not that far. Have we been to Senatus? I don't remember. This place is kind of a ruin. They destroyed Garland capital. It's actually in the middle of nowhere. Oh, there's a hunt mark. Okay. Ah, there's another one. Is my sound too loud? Or is it just my personal settings? I guess it should be fine. What is not fine is my controller, because I didn't clean it. Their defenses bespeak a cautious mindset, more so than Tetrium. Here it is. Senatus, a temporary refuge for political dignitaries. Hence the tight security. Okay. I am given to understand that outsiders are not normally permitted so much as a glimpse inside. We should consider ourselves fortunate to be given this opportunity. I hope it will be worth the trouble. As do I, Zero. As do I. Oh, it's another metro station? Yeah, but we have never been here before. It's a new location. Kind of a nice looking lamp. Is it like a gas lamp? I think I could see yeah. It's like a gas lamp. Looks cool. I bet it's gonna be a furnishing item at some point. What else do we have here? Pelagia. I haven't seen you before. I assume you have permission to be here. Nah, just walk where I please. It's a very nice looking train. They have bread, some buns, wine, I guess, a bed. It's a very fancy train cart. And here's the same lamp, but it's turned off. This place is kinda empty. Not many people live here. And more food, some fruits, pears maybe. More beds, a bunch of books, a bag. These are very big train carts. Very spacious. I mean, maybe they're not very long, but they're wide. More lamps. Yeah, not many people are in here. This is like some open air office space. The damage to the city is even more extensive, whatever. These text bubbles are too fast. Oh, it's a guard, a girl. Marcus. Who are you? How rude. Some kind of a generator, I guess. Yeah, it's connected to the light on the table. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm kind of supposed to do the story fast, and instead I'm just looking at food at the tables. That's just storage. Ooh, sausages. More pears, carrots. Carrots of happiness, probably. Some more vegetables and fruits. Who's that guy? Thank goodness for warm meals. Oh, he's a cook, okay. The basic design is reminiscent of Tetrium, though somewhat embellished. To begin, I propose we split up and ask the residents for their views on the Ilsabard contingent and the current state of affairs. We would also do well to learn more about this enclave itself. Should you observe anything of note, pray keep it in mind. It is through open hearts and open minds that I believe we may yet convince their leaders to work with us for the greater good. Pile of crates. Aren't we supposed to talk to people instead of touching their crates? And the stockpile of assorted supplies bears markings indicating they were provided by the Ilsabard contingent. The enclave is clearly reliant upon the Alliance for aid, so we can blackmail them. You want to know what I think? I'm a soldier. I try not to think about politics at all. I'll say this much, our leaders labor to preserve our culture, our way of life, what remains of it at any rate. I trust them to do what is the best for Garlemald. You recognize the large casks as the very same you and your comrades used to transport ceruleum from Lapis Manalis. Why they're in the Sanct Senatus is unclear. They use ceruleum for lamps, maybe? I believe it's pretty damn clear. It's their only energy source in here, basically. The furnishings are quite lavish. I am reminded of Troy. How do I feel about the contingent? Conflicted, to say the least. I have been tasked with the distribution of supplies, and I know as well as any that we couldn't survive without outside aid. Be that as it may, even though the Empire has collapsed, we have our pride. People don't want to be beholden to others forever, and there's no denying that it chefs to see our benefactors occupying the Imperial Palace. Oh damn it, this noble speech. Though I guess that's actually what I want to see here. As I try to learn and improve my horrible, ugly English. Finished touring the Enclave, have you? What were you able to learn? Much the same as me, then. They accept the contingent's help out of necessity and harbor a measure of resentment. They have only themselves to blame. If they don't like the bargain, they should reject it. How many times must I tell you it's absolutely out of the question? What is going on? We were wondering the very same. We came running when we heard shouting. Oh, isn't it this Guardian guy with the spear? He sought the matter. Oh, no, I was just trying to explain. Mayhap you can't clear this up. The contingent has made a reasonable request, but this man insists that it is impossible. It concerns the magic weapons which run rampant throughout Regio Urbanissima. Oh damn, every time we deliver supplies here, we have to dispatch extra men to defend against potential attacks. To address the issue once and for all, we have proposed the elimination of all machina that loiter near the supply route, but you heard him, they refused to even consider it. The magistrate have already spoken on this matter. Rampant or no, these war machina are Garlean assets. Furthermore, who is to say they are as dangerous as you attest? It has been suggested that this could be a pretense to scavenge magic material for your own ends. I know not if that is the case, but the fact remains we cannot allow you to destroy them. More speculation by the magistrates, I presume. Ridiculous, but they have spoken, and unless we want to inflame tensions further, there's naught we can do. How complicated relations become when not grounded in a clear and equitable arrangement. Are we gonna make a contract? An equitable arrangement, of course. Eureka. Well, do I understand the difficulty of your position? As a soldier, you must do your duty and obey your superiors. I have an idea, but I must first speak with Commander Lucia. May I take charge of this matter? By all means. Let us return to Camp Broken Glass, where we might discuss a solution I believe will satisfy all parties. Where is it? Oh, Broken Glass again. Let's just teleport. We don't have time to wander around, right? As I just did when we were exploring this place. Alright. Zero is here. He seems awfully confident. Okay. Let's see what he has to say. Welcome back, all of you. I pray there have been positive developments in your efforts to appeal to the Garland community. Mayhap not yet, but there is a method by which I believe all stand to gain. As satrap, I intend to propose a trade agreement between Rajat Khan and the people of Garlemald. Please continue. The people of this nation have lived through its collapse and more, yet they have chosen to remain, for it is their home. That they have been able to survive this far is thanks to the Ilsabard contingent, or rather in less flattering terms, they are entirely at your mercy. Despite your noble intentions, this one-sided relationship has fueled feelings of frustration and resentment. It is no surprise that some Garlands are loath to engage with foreigners for fear of indebting themselves further or surrendering more of their already limited autonomy. That is why I wish to present them with an equitable arrangement, one that would restore to them a sense of agency after having been forced to rely upon charity. Easier said than done. What exactly did you have in mind? Long have Garlemald and Rajat Khan abided by a treaty of non-interference, freely have betrayed it with one another, and I wish but to continue in this tradition. We would provide your people with such supplies as you require, in return for which you would grant us leave to use the Tower of Babel, as well as share your Magitech resources and expertise. As we become more reliant upon our technologies, we will of course require more ceruleum to fuel them. This you possess in abundance, and for it you will be duly compensated. Rajat Khan's culture will be enriched by your Magitech wonders, and our ever-increasing demand for your wares will see Garlemald grow wealthy and prosperous. Only when both sides keep the interests of the other in mind can an equitable relationships be forged. This is a principle I once thought I understood, but have come to appreciate all the more in recent days, thanks to the sage counsel of a friend from beyond the rift. Your Excellency, thank you for your careful consideration of Garlemald's future. Though I cannot speak for every Garlean, I myself see no reason to object to your proposal. Indeed, if Rajat Khan were to take the initiative, other nations may follow suit and seek to normalize trade relations with us. If you see the sense in my proposal, then I ask you to join me in the negotiations at Tetrium. Your support may be instrumental in winning over Lords Gnaeus and Metius. By all means, go with them. I have matters here well in hand. I have learned all that I may regarding the tower's operation, so I too shall hie me to head to Tetrium. Damn Urianger. A crowd you may have brought, but numbers will not intimidate us. The Tower of Babel is ours by rights, and nothing you do will convince us otherwise. Rest assured, it is not our intent to infringe upon the rights of the people of Garlemald. Let us instead discuss the future. As the satrap of Rajat Khan, I wish to establish a new trade agreement between our nations. The aid we presently receive will not last forever, my lords. Sooner or later we must stand on our own 2 feet. But to do so we must secure a means to replenish our coffers, and the proposed agreement presents a rare opportunity. Actually, where did all money go from Garlemald? I don't remember if it was mentioned in the story already. Probably it was, I just don't remember. It is true we do not want for Majdak and ceruleum, and foreign currency will be needed to procure such things as we lack. It would depend on the precise terms, but I can see the merits. What? I can't believe what I'm hearing. You served the Emperor, were a proud patriot, yet now you entertain selling national resources like a common merchant. I like his jacket. Like you, I weep for what we have lost, but if we are to rebuild Garlemald, we must make use of what precious few assets remain to us. Nonsense, utter nonsense. You are a traitor. Gnaeus, and there will be a reckoning, oh yes, when the people of Senatus learn of this, they will cry out for your blood. Lord Metius, wait, it isn't safe out there. I'll let him die, I mean, we don't need him. Alright, one quest completed. I think we have 3 more to go, or something like that. Maxima, Gnaeus. Is Zero here? She's here. I'm not surprised, some people cannot be moved by mere words. Yeah, I gotta smack him with a gunblade a couple of times. Melon juice. Gallon pizza, it's all old stuff. Take money. It's far too dangerous for a civilian to be outside alone. We must go after Lord Matthews. Let us leave matters here in Maximus' care while the rest of us join in the search. If Lord Matthews is bound for Senatus, we may be able to catch up to him in the Regio Urbanissima. I pray he has not come to any harm. I mean, he was supposed to go away like a second ago. He should be somewhere on the staircase still. Kinda silly, those quests. When you just talk to a person, next second, oh, we don't know where he is, he have disappeared into thin air. Oh. A bunch of people in here. I am alive.
Praise the sisters, you are safe.
Don't think I'm indebted to you. I never asked for your help.
You love Garlemald dearly, Lord Metius. That much is plain. But you're not alone in that. We all mourn what has become of our homeland. Bristle at having to rely upon outsiders simply to survive the cold. Even now, I struggle with fear and uncertainty. Day after day, I ask myself, what is right? Where do we go from here? I've yet to find the answers. But I won't stop looking nonetheless. And I won't avert my gaze from our grim reality.
Is there hope for us?
Aye, so long as we live. Garlemald lies in ruins, but the bonds between us will never be broken. We are the chain that connects generations past and future. You and I, it's links. Help us, Lord Metius, for all we have been and for what we may yet become. Please.
To be lectured by the young man, it ill becomes a man of my station. I will rejoin the talks at Tertium. Might I trouble you to escort me? Ere we part, I apologize for my discourtesy. I owe you my life, and I thank you.
Ulyss, wait. I'd like a word. With you as well. I'm to stay close, after all.
Worry not, we shall see the magistrate safely back to Tertium.
What is it?
You bound that man with trust, didn't you? That's why he did not require coercion to return.
Shall we walk, perhaps? Chilly, standing around here.
Then put on a hat, you moron. Why people in movies and games don't wear hats when it's cold? So damn stupid.
So that's how Zero came to join you. Still, I'm not sure I'm qualified to explain something like trust. I wouldn't describe myself as a sociable person. Before all this, any free time I had, I spent looking after my brother and sister. As for the magistrate, I only told him what's been on my mind of late. But I wouldn't have done so, I think, if it weren't for the twins' influence. Trust is infectious, in a manner of speaking. When someone believes in you, it makes you want to believe in them, in others, in yourself. Perhaps it's because the magistrate felt that earnestness that he gave us a chance. As I did, after I was caught trying to steal provisions from the enemy. Trust comes easy in such company.
Little wonder my world is devoid of it. No one trusts in you, and so you trust in no one. During the Contra Memoria, we had already come to judge one another based on strength and usefulness.
I believe it's a place from the first, but they use it like 13th world before it went into darkness.
You either used or were used. Those who rejected this rule didn't survive. My mother wanted to save the world, to fulfill the hopes of Memoria's good and true. After she died, I carried on her mission alone.
Alone? Didn't you have anyone to help you?
Almost. 2 men tried just the once. A swordsman and a mage, whom I met when passing through a village. They had saved the people there from corrupted Memoriates. When they learned our enemies were the same, they seemed heartened. They claimed to be soldiers of a kingdom called Baron, and were traveling the realm in search for means to end the Contra Memoria.
Baron. Is this from FF4 by any chance?
They invited me to join them. I refused. How could I not, having learned the lessons of my world? Those who would work with others always have their own motives. I would not place myself at their mercy. I would not be forced to submit. I expected some manner of outburst, some show of frustration at having failed to deceive me. but they simply watched me walk away. I didn't know what to make of it then, but now... Perhaps they shared a bond of trust. Perhaps they were the last ones left who dared. Perhaps they hoped I was like them, too. Perhaps it was just an offer, and nothing more. I continued fighting alone. But ultimately, I was undone. Overwhelmed by enemies that had banded together. I was cold, in pain, wishing desperately that someone would save me. And as I lay there in solitude, I felt it happen. The breaking of our world. Darkness washed over me, and I was swept into the rift. When I finally managed to return, it was to a world forever transformed. My home, now filled with abominations. I had a chance to learn about trust, and forsook it. I never had the power to save my home single-handed. I should have accepted their invitation. Had I joined them as I've joined you, I might not have had to face the end of the world alone. But it's all history now. No amount of reflection or regret will change our present reality.
Whatever may have happened in the past, you're still here, Zero. Alive. So long as you're alive, there will always be hope, no matter how bad things get. What you couldn't do yesterday, you might still do today. Think about it. It's plain that you've forged bonds with those around you. If you didn't feel that in some sense, would you have risked your life as you did for a meager ration of boots? I trust you too, for what it's worth.
Here it is again. The fire that burned in my breast when you came to my rescue. The urge to weep, though there is no sorrow. If this is trust, then what must I do? How do I answer it?
Give me your hand. It's not something you do constantly, mind. A friend is a friend regardless.
A friend. So that's what it means. Someone you trust.
Oh, Zenos again. It's like he's gonna go back. They remember him so many times through dispatches after Endwalker. You even got a flashback. Thank you, I feel at last as though I have found the answer I sought, and I owe it all to you and Julius. Right then, I expect the others have already arrived. Back at Tertium, we should join them. Alright, 2 more quests to go. Or maybe 3. Oh, we just teleport, that's great. Full glad am I to see everyone returned, and none the worse for wear. Various representatives of the Garland community are gathered here this very moment. I dare say this is a fine opportunity to announce the trade agreement. You have read the memorandum, I trust. You find the terms acceptable? I do, and Gneas, I pray you forgive my disgraceful conduct earlier. I am ashamed not only of my behavior, but of placing the burden of negotiations solely on your shoulders in my absence. You should know that when we brought up the subject of the tower's reactivation to the people of Trapper's Den, some reacted quite strongly. Once we explained that it would be to prevent another Voidsent invasion, however, they were more receptive. It's fair to say the recent episode is still fresh in their minds. I tagged along to deliver a supply of ceruleum. I have to say I didn't expect to see such a large crowd. Even the stuffy Imperials who normally keep to themselves in Senatus are here. My friends and countrymen, lend me your ears. I am pleased to inform you all on this joyous occasion that we, the people of Garlemald, have entered into a trade agreement with Rajat Khan. To inaugurate the accord, we intend to grant the individuals before you access to the Tower of Babel. In return, Rajat Khan will provide us with supplies, which shall be equally distributed amongst the settlements of our nation. Let me be clear on one point. This is not an act of charity, but trade. A bargain struck between equals, rooted in trust and respect, and it marks a significant step towards rebuilding our nation and regaining true independence. Rajat Khan holds Garland technology and ingenuity in the highest esteem. It is my hope that through this agreement our people will enjoy a mutual beneficial relationship for years to come. Now then, we bid you gather around to hear the particulars that you might convey them to those elsewhere. So burdened by hardship and trauma were the people of Garlemald that they were unable to imagine a brighter future. To be recognized as equals, as a nation with something of value to offer to others, that validation alone is enough to rekindle their hope. It is by virtue of this partnership that we may access the Tower of Babel, a rather timely development given the Aether tank's impending arrival. Once the tower stores have been replenished, we need but await Ishtola's signal to channel the energy to the moon, yes? And then you can leave that and anything else on this end to me and Alphinaud. No need to worry, devote all your energies to the mission in the void. As ever, I'm in your debt. You're good friends. That's it? So I guess we're going back to the moon. A new trial should be unlocked real soon. Alizé. Good friends, huh? And coming from her, you know she's not saying it to be nice. Yeah, she doesn't. Both Rajathan and Garlemald stand to benefit greatly from this agreement. It may well mark the beginning of a long and fruitful relationship. Julius... where's Zero? Guess she's not here anymore. Lunar Rendezvous. Uranger wishes to take stock of the situation.
Let us take a moment to review matters as they stand. Having procured sufficient stores of ether, we may now channel the requisite energy unto the moon via the Tower of Babel. Our work on the star is complete. However, we have yet to receive word from Ishtola as to the state of the lunar preparations.
A ritual to open the gate, and measures to forestall a void-sent invasion. Neither task is simple nor quickly completed. She would doubtless benefit from our assistance.
The very thing I was about to propose. Let us join her above and lend what aid we may. Ere we set forth, however, Ishtola did bid me relay a message to thee. As thou art well aware, a key objective of our mission is the extraction of thy sister Ashdaya from the Void. Held captive for millennia and divested of an eye, she is like to be severely weakened. To make good her escape, she shall require aid. Aid that is best provided by a fellow Great Worm.
You would have me go in my true form. Very well. Like our sire, we Great Worms are capable of traversing the great expanse. The journey will take some time, but I shall take myself to the moon.
Oh yeah, dragons can fly in space apparently, somehow.
To begin with, I shall return this vessel to Radzat-Han, that I may have both my eyes. And until such time as we find Ashdaya, I would entrust her eye to your keeping.
I like how easy it is to plug and unplug dragon eyes.
We shall contact you via Link Pearl once all is in place on the moon. You need but follow Ishtola's instructions.
Understood. We'll be ready.
Take care, Zero.
It will be the briefest of homecomings. I'll be back before you know it.
In Mare Elementorum, then. Go well.
Be back in a second. And I'm back. So the trade agreement discussions do not require our input, so Alice and I are free to attend to the Tower of Babel without distractions. Leave the tower to us, okay. Do I just teleport to Mara? It's kinda cheap from here, actually. Oh, what's that? Pipe dream? Oh, I know what it is. It's a daily quest. A bunch of people. The moon. When Zinus brought me here, I remember feeling surprised that such a desolate place could exist at the source.
I took the liberty of informing Ishtola of our arrival. She and her entourage should be here momentarily.
Forgive me. I'd hoped to have everything in order sooner. My thanks for the extra hands.
Alphino and Alice stand ready at the Tower of Babel. Vritra is also en route.
Excellent. You've done well, all of you. For my part, I've managed to prepare the ritual with help from the Watcher. All that remains is to channel the ether from below. This should, I pray, open a gate leading to the moon of the 13th.
May I just say how excited we are to be a part of this grand undertaking. The development of the artificial Atomos was one thing, but this is an opportunity like no other. Ishtola even managed to get a loan of elegant treatises on void sense summoning from the prized collection of the Sons of Saint Koinak.
I have no idea what all of that means.
The Empire's application of etherochemistry in regulating void gates provided us with many a useful insight for our work, let me tell you.
I asked a favor of Grahatir when we were comparing notes on cross-rift travel. Given his credentials, I was confident he wouldn't be denied. The knowledge of our forebears has brought us far, as has our own. And with our knowledge and resources, we shall construct a void-sent containment seal on a heretofore unseen scale.
Containment seal? Then thou wouldst make use of...
Aye, a tried and tested means of holding dark entities at bay is readily available here. 'Twould be remiss of us not to employ it.
Oh, the Zodiac's prison?
We shall reforge the brands that Xenos
Yeah.
and Fandaniel destroyed. That which held even Zodiac shall more than suffice for void scent of any persuasion.
The Watcher is already hard at work, tending to the most critical parts of the brand's restoration. There are, however, a number of concerning factors that remain. With your help, I'm sure we can resolve them.
Time is of the essence, so I suggest we continue this discussion as we make our way to the brands.
Yeah, it feels like we're close to the trial with the gold bears. How did you fare with the preparations below? This seal we mean to erect, I assume it won't hinder half-void scent like me from going into the other direction. Now then, to the matter at hand. With the Watch's assistance we shall reforge each of Zodiac's brands and use them to erect a barrier capable of repelling void scent. Yet through we expect it to be effective against larger beings on account of its original purpose, there is a chance it will allow lesser void scent to slip through. Therefore we shall require a second line of defense, and I believe the Loporis supporters would be suitable for this purpose. Uranger Decima, the two of you have a strong rapport with our lunar allies. I would have you meet with the Living Way in best ways borrow and provide any assistance they require. I will join you, as a void sent my knowledge may be of use. An excellent idea. In the meantime, the rest of us will see to the reforging the brands. I will send word when we have finished Pray to do the same. Alright, Loperids. I don't remember Loperids being good fighters. But anyway, I need to go up. I think there's a teleport, but let's just fly. What are these things? There you are. Ishtola has apprised me of your present undertaking. I understand that she wishes to deploy our pride and joy, the veritable carrots of our eye, our Unraveled combat supporters. As a precautionary measure in case this void sent containment seal of hers proves lacking. As we speak, my fellows are rounding up what units they can and will bring them to the northeast corner in short order. Please wait there. Something is going to go wrong, right? Ever grateful am I for the Lopor's irrepressible compulsion to help. So cool to see so many people do the same quests. Despite their bestial appearance, these creatures are highly intelligent, and much like you and yours, they take pleasure in helping others. True. Oh no, here they go.
Dreadfully sorry to have kept you all waiting. Hello there, friends. A new person. Heard there was a bit of a rush, so we gathered what combat-ready supporters we had available.
A welcome contribution. Thine initiative never ceaseth to amaze.
Ceaseth. Damn it.
Oh, stop! You're making me blush! Even now, as we pursue new dreams, aiding the people of Aetheris remains our greatest joy.
Did they change the voice actor for Living Way? I think it was somehow cuter before or something.
So you can count on us, ever and always. Right, so we originally deployed these supporters to patrol the moon and keep it safe. They've never tussled with Void Scent before, but with sufficient data, they ought to hold their own against the ghastly fiends. Practical, tactical data acquired in the moment, and who better to give the supporters an educational thrashing than the champion of Aetheris?
Of course.
I believe I would make a better instructor.
Go for it.
Not only have I fought Void Scent, I am one.
Okay.
Well, don't just stand there. Engage! 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 Engage!
So we have no supporters anymore, I guess.
That'll do, that'll do! A defeat bitterer than the bitterest carrot. Using this experience, we must enhance the supporters and turn them into Void Scent slaughterbots! Indeed. Right after we've managed to put the poor dears back together.
Pray forgive our comrade's enthusiasm.
Get attack planned.
May I inquire as to
Hello,
how
Poogie, how's
long
it going?
repairs will take?
On an ordinary day, I'd say no less than 5 carrots briskly consumed. But if you were to provide us with encouragement, be able to do it in two?
Those cheeky little bastards.
This I leave to you.
Alright, some small comedy relief moment. And we have to rally the Loporids. Yeah, damn it. Kinda surprised we didn't have to fight those bots. Ooh, thank you very, very much. You don't know how uplifting it is to have you encouraging us. I mean, showing us the proper technique so we may keep our supporters operating at peak efficiency. Alright, next one, singing away. Why is he repairing the bots? He's supposed to be singing. With you cheering me on, I can do not less than my very best. Okay, I'll take that. What a marvelous feeling. There's nothing like wild gesticulations of encouragement to fire you up. Alright, sleeping away. What? Engage, engage. Oh, sorry, I was in the midst of... Forgive me. The sight of precision parts is strangely soothing and sleep-inducing, but I'll try to keep moving. Yawn. Does Zero have anything to say? I wonder if these creatures also once existed on the Void's moon, but even if they did, they must all be Voidsent by now. Anyway, let's finish this quest. My everyone is in high spirits indeed. Thanks to your encouragement, we will have the supporters up and running again in no time at all. Pray attend to our remaining busy work and leave the deployment of our new and improved Voids and Slaughter bots to us. I guess we have last quest for this patch. Excuse me, it's my Discord.
Can you hear me? We've just finished restoring the brands. Let us reconvene once you've finished tending to matters there. The culmination of our efforts is nigh.
Oh, new ceilings. Ishtola, was it? The red side of the moon. Yeah, that could be the last quest of this patch, I guess. The brands are ready, I presume. Excellent. With the Loporids having deployed their supporters, we are ready to proceed. Let us rejoin Ishtola and prise open our gate into the void. So many people. And can we teleport? Of course we can. Damn it, fly. Some manner of cactuar attempted to make mischief, but no one came to harm. How did you fare? A cactuar. I know only one cactuar in here. He's kinda dangerous. This is it. Yeah, it is. Let's go. My thanks for seeing to the supporters. With this, all is in readiness for the ritual. First, I shall give the order to Alphenot and Elise in the Tower of Babel to channel ether to the moon. Once we have amassed a sufficient amount of energy, Urianger and I shall begin our incantations to open a void gate. If all goes well, a tear will form in the fabric of reality. A tear, I guess. At which point you must activate the brands and put in place the containment seal. Oh, I guess one seal is not working. No, they all work. That is all. If there are no questions, then let us begin. So yeah, let's go.
Apologies for the wait. The preparations here are finally complete.
Excellent. The Tower 2 is activated. But give the word and we will begin channeling the ether.
Very well then. Make it so.
The moment of truth.
Wonder how many Garlemals get heart attacks from this. That looks pretty.
By the sisters!
Urianger, commence your invocations. 'Tis time to open our gate. A tear is beginning to form. Quickly, activate the brands. Success. The gate is open, and the seal appears to be in place.
Let's see how well it holds.
It's like this Cacodemon from Doom. So he gets through.
What an enormous gate! Lord Golbez will be eager to hear of this.
Oh, he's just a scout, I guess.
So this is the promised land. The land of boundless ether.
Oh, it works. Okay.
I dare say the seal doth serve its purpose.
I see all proceedeth apace. Remarkable.
Indeed. Just this moment, a void scent emerged from the gate, by which we may safely assume it leads to the 13th.
It's incredible, Ishtola. Truly incredible. Oh, what an honor it is to have been part of this historic achievement.
A part is an understatement. None of this would have been possible without you and yours. Our success has also served to solidify our understanding of cross-rift travel. The Ascians rejoined reflections to the source by instigating elemental imbalances. These imbalances weakened the barrier between realities, causing the ether of a reflection to flood the source. But why is it that reflections are predisposed to rejoin the source? Why have they never merged with one another?
Thou art suggesting there is a unique property inherent to the source, one responsible for such an outcome.
I am. 'Tis my conclusion that, as the point of origin for the reflections, the source has an innate pull over them. Hydaelyn, I believe, sought to suppress that pull, which is why she was created with the power of light, of stasis. Meanwhile, the power of darkness, of activity, reigns in the void. Hydaelyn's influence would naturally be weaker, and this manifested in the form of planar fissures. Working with this hypothesis, I set my sights upon where the pull was assessed to be strongest, and through our combined efforts, we succeeded in opening a gate to the void. Now, I must stress, it was because we sought the void that we succeeded. Pleased though I am to have my theory proven, the secrets of travel to other reflections still elude us. Even so, in the reality that lies beyond the 8th umbral calamity, there are those who found a way to reach the first. I will not rest until I do the same.
One step closer to fulfilling your dream, eh?
Just a step. Many more remain to be taken. Which further motivates me to forestall a void-sent invasion. So come, let us set forth, to find Ashdaya and put an end to Golbez's plot.
Finally.
Climb upon my back. I shall take us to the gate.
As we did discuss prior, I shall see the alchemists safely home, then together with the Loporrits maintain vigil over the gate.
May the sisters watch over and keep you safe.
Into the void once more.
So this shield is one-sided. It lets you in but not out.
This is the moon of the 13th.
The red moon. Looks kinda cool. And for some reason it also has a hole for a zodiac.
It is. Ever since the flood, it has been a sanguinary orb in the sky.
No void sent. A rather more subdued reception than I had anticipated.
But unsurprising, given how jealously Golbez conceals the location of his domain. Still, we must remain on guard. One of his minions came through the gate, after all, and more may lie in wait.
I do not sense my sister. Where could she be? Where?
Steady, Vritra. We've barely arrived. Let us explore our surrounds before drawing conclusions.
Yes, thou art right. I shall survey the moon from above. The ground I leave to you all.
Alright, we can explore the red moon. Can we use a mount? No, we have to move on foot. Stien is here. My lens will be ready should any more of Golbez pawns appear. Of course, as usual. Stien is eager to fight. What are we looking for? The surface of the moon is a grim shade of crimson, a consequence of the flood of darkness, perhaps. Is it the Ishtola? Yeah. Let's talk to her. No sign of a watcher or any loporets. Perhaps they were swallowed up in the flood of darkness. Or perhaps they never existed here. Probably they didn't. Though we still have this giant hole for Zodiac, I guess. Or maybe not for him, maybe for something else. No matter how you strain your eyes, you spy no sign of life, and in all directions extends a desolate waste without end. It's a new music track, I believe. I haven't heard it yet. Though probably it's from FF4. Well, I don't see Zero? I think that's her. Yeah. Zero appears to be lost in thought, her gaze fixed upon the fathomless abyss. There's some contraption. Oh! That's the throne room of Golbez. We've seen it before, but I think it was somewhere up in the sky before. Maybe it can move, can fly or something. Kinda cool. It's his base basically, the moon base. Yeah, I like this place. Kinda cool. Empty though. That's the problem. But it's still a good thing that they go out of their way to make this location that we'll visit once and that's it. You hold your breath in an attempt to catch the faintest noise. Save for the sounds of your comrades, there's nothing. So far we have failed to find any clues as to Ashdia's whereabouts. Perhaps Zero has noticed something you missed. Oh, end of the quest. I guess we'll have another one with the actual trial. What is that?
The chasm has caught your attention as well. There's some manner of structure below. Worth a look, wouldn't you say?
Sure.
I too sense something here. This pit much resembles the cradle of darkness on our moon, where Zodiac was once imprisoned. If this place serves the same function, then a fragment of his power must have been sealed in the depths. Strange, though. When Zodiac perished in the Source, I presumed that every aspect of him was thus unmade, and his power scattered. But it's unmistakable. The darkness that permeates this abyss. Could a trace of him yet remain? Or is it something else?
If Zodiac is still alive in some form, then Heidelin should also be alive in some form. Some trace of her should be left somewhere.
I hear thee, sister. I hear thee.
It's a trap.
Climb on, my friends. Astaya is here, within this chasm.
Is that it? We're gonna go so easily? Could we check somehow before going? Because it looks like a trap.
You were entrusted with Ashdia's eye, were you not?
Cannot be that easy. Yeah, brother and sister happy to see each other. Would that I could have found thee sooner, but I am here now. Let us return home together.
Seth es lis na
The thought filleth me with joy, but I fear it cannot be. Not even with a dragon's might can these chains be broken. For they are forged of the very will of the man named Golbez. So we have to slay Golbez before...
Golbez's domain.
Yeah, before we can free her. Thou keepest company with mortals? I do, they are my stalwart allies, without whom I could not have come this far. Is that so? Then much time hath passed indeed. It doth feel like only yesterday that we were fighting the voids and hordes the men of Alec had unleashed on Mericidia. Desperate to save Tiamat, I flew into this tideless world to strike at the heart of the Cloud of Darkness forces. But the voids and I slew returned again and again, and before I knew it, the rift betwixt worlds had closed. I was stranded, bereft of strength. Thou didst save the lives of full many, sister. Today we abide in harmony with men, working side by side and forging enduring bonds. Indeed, in the course of searching for thee, I did cross paths with many a noble mortal, with whom I built a nation of rich diversity. To thee I would show it, my beautiful Rajathan. I shall not rest until thou art free. Thou art free, such a persona quote. Actually it's from a Bible, but anyway. When Golbez found me collapsed, the darkness ravaging my wounds, he spoke and said, "'Tis but a matter of time before you turn, but I have the power to stop it." And he did for a price. I would remain myself, but bound, an everlasting feast for his minions, who supped upon my ether over thousands of years.
What now then? Does this great worm intend to remain a captive meal for all eternity, not daring to test her chains?
I guess he will turn into Voidsend if she will. That's what I got from a conversation with her. If such is thine attempt at encouragement, mortal, that thou art as graceless as Nidhogg. It was Goblez who did weave this spell, and so his defeat should serve to unravel it. Would it suffice as a show of spirit were I to reveal what I know of the villain?
Now there's a start. So, what can you tell us?
Mayhap in order to sustain the magic, he cannot travel far from this place. He doth prefer to send minions to carry out his will, but on occasion will himself ascend to the moon's surface. And every time without fail he will visit the same location to the south. Something of import lieth there, doubt not.
Well, you heard her. Shall we look into this spot near and dear to our enemy's heart?
Let's go. And we still did not unlock the trial. Oh, Ashtinian is there. Ishtola there. Abyssal Dark. Zero would begin the hunt for Golbez. Let's go, damn it. The others have already begun searching for clues. Let us do the same. Oh, Damn. I'll take charge of this area. If you could see to the south. More searching, let's go. It's a big area to search, and I have like 30 minutes to unlock the extreme. Nothing here, may head further south then. Ishtola? I have only performed a cursory search, but I doubt there's anything of note further west. Perhaps you could try looking to the southeast. Oh, Vritra is here. Oh, and we can even see a portal. Can we talk to Vritra? I could not discern a structure of any kind from above. Whatever this place or object might be, Golbis hath hidden it well. Oh. Point of interest? Yes, we have to check it out. A glint from beneath the rock catches your eye. That was easy.
Did you find something? A memoria. But whose?
Was it Golbis? This warrior?
You have lied, pillaged, and murdered. Have
Durante.
you anything to say in your defense?
No. Every one of them got what they deserved. Trusting fools. Like you would-be heroes. Aye. You do well to keep a close eye on each other. It always ends the same way. A knife in the back. And better to have the handle towards your hand. You'll see! Oh, yes. You will.
In death may your soul find salvation.
I can't bring myself to pray for the unrepentant. You're a nobler man than I.
Come now, we are all shaped by these dark times more than we could care to admit. I choose to believe that had this man known peace and plenty, they would not have been consumed by mistrust and avarice. Damn it.
Thank you. I shudder to imagine what might have happened if you hadn't dealt with the Dark Ones.
Oh, it's Zero.
Her? She's like you, I hear. Hunts memoriats taken by darkness.
Well, well. A kindred spirit. Perhaps we will finally have a new comrade.
Kind of a cool cutscene.
No. I've no interest in working with others. Much less someone who looks as suspicious as you. If there's nothing else, I'll be on my way.
Even when we share the same goal, we can't overcome the mistrust. Such is the way of things, the wisdom of our era.
Wonder if they have killed her. Only a precious few memories remain who cling to the light. Would that we could have won her over. Oh, damn it. So hard to read.
Do, old friend. We have accomplished much already, and another person may well have been more of a hindrance than help. Now then, our work here is finished. His Majesty has summoned us, so let us not delay. To Baron.
Yeah, that's definitely called this blonde warrior.
Had another vision of the past, did you? What? I was in it. It's them. The pair I met in that village. Which means the one sealed in this memoria is...
Oh. There he goes, finally.
So, you have come. You who would oppose our crusade.
Tranquille.
Sister. Why would he bring a dragon with him? Oh, probably he'll fuse with her or something. Use her power. Since she has an eye back. Which is stupid that we left it there. Unprotected.
You. I know
Oh, the mage was Golbez.
Is that so? From the world before, I dare say. 'Tis impressive enough that you have managed to retain your mortal form, but to remember your past besides. But that is of no moment. You are the Memoriat who vanquished my minions, correct?
And what if I am?
Then I would bid you join me. As a child of our world and slave to the wheel, fight with me for the salvation of all our souls.
Fight with you? More like fight as your pawn. It isn't me you want, but my power. And if I don't obey, you'll bind me like you bound that dragon. But no more. I refuse to be bound ever again. I fight only for myself, and for those in whom I trust. My friends.
I see. A pity. It is for the dragon that you have come, yes? When first you appeared, I thought simply to remove a threat to our plan. Never did I imagine that you would reach this place and gift me a golden opportunity.
Chaos King.
Long as it has been imprisoned, this dragon has grown feeble and weak, its spirit extinguished. Your coming has served to rekindle her forgotten hope. Her yearning to be free, to return home. That is the key to our deliverance.
The
I guess
darkness
she's
is
beyond
ravaging
saving.
her. She's becoming a void scent.
Yeah. Run, fools.
Rise, O Shadow Dragon, and obey! Kill him.
It was stupid to leave the eye for her.
Damn you!
Keep our guests occupied.
Save her. I beg thee. Save my sister.
Before darkness swallowed the world, I fought tirelessly in a war without end. The experience taught me to discern the strong, that dragon, and you. Come, face me.
Rest assured, I need no invitation. Let's go. And we put away our weapon. Yeah, we're gonna summon friends. Goldbeard's expected a fair 1v1 fight, but no. We will summon 7 other guys.
Accursed light. You, who have ever basked in its warmth, could never understand our envy, our agony. You will not deny us our release.
Finally. A new trial unlocked. I think I'll go in as a paladin. Where it is? Yep, let's queue. How long is it gonna take? Oh, that was quick enough. Let's go. Yeah, here's the sword that Warrior in the flashbacks was using. Knight in Black gold base.
Expect no mercy. To destroy you, I shall bring my all to bear. Come, warriors from beyond the rift.
Easy, let's go. I like how Summoner is in the front line for some reason. Right. Let's get started.
If you would oppose our crusade, then come. But know that none shall deny us salvation. This place shall be your
I guess it's a raid wide. Oh, it's a big stone. Oh, it's just okay. Crescent blade. I have no idea. Oh, it's a cleave. Oh, that's from Hades fight. Another cleave and people don't dodge. Well, two people, one person didn't dodge. Okay, it's kind of good. Oh, the tank buster. Multiple hits. Okay, kind of cool. Oh, I know what it is. It's a puddle. Oh, I don't have a puddle. Okay. Oh, I do. It was delayed. Another cleave. Yeah, casters don't like the dodge mechanics. Binding coil. A raid wide, okay.
Such is your power. Come forth, my
Ashdia's shadow. Oh, it's away. Or maybe not.
I bring my people liberation.
What the hell is going on? Black Fang. Oh, I think it's a raid wide. Okay, just a raid wide. Not that scary. Although I bet it's gonna be gonna hit harder in extreme, like much harder. Is this a way?
Crush them.
Oh, it's another big sword hit. Damn it.
Bathe them in black flame.
Ooh. Can I in wood?
My meteors will extinguish your light.
I can't see what is going on.
A raging gale to rend you asunder.
Gale sphere. Oh. Oh. I think we need to go here. Yep. Now we'll go somewhere here. Yeah, easy enough. Just need to remember which clone goes first, and second, and third. That was easy. Another tank buster. That looks easy enough so far.
Come forth, my servant of shadow. Let lightning surge.
Puddles again. And a stack. 2 stacks. Okay, they don't hit that hard.
A raging gale to rend you asunder.
Green spheres again. First, second, third, fourth, okay. I bet it's gonna be harder in extreme. Oh, now we need to go behind him. Because he's gonna cleave, yep. Oh no! Yeah, I forgot he's gonna do the point blank. Blinding oh, big red white. I didn't mitigate it. Oops. Yeah, I forgot what it is.
Dragon, hear me and obey.
It's another point blank, but I'm not sure where it's happening.
Look to the heavens for your doom.
Let's go here.
Where my Rhine-kicked blades.
Easy.
This place shall be your doom.
Oh, I think it's the red white. Oh no, it's yeah, just a point blank AoE. Oh, it's a cleave. I guess after a cleave there's gonna be yeah. After a cleave he does the thing. So many people have died.
My meteors will extinguish your light.
Double meteor. Man, this one of our sages dies so often. Tank buster, nothing to worry about.
Come forth, my servant of shadow.
Oh, it's point blank again.
Let lightning surge.
Puddles. Let's stack with someone. Yeah, that's almost like Water of Light. Oh no, wait, wasted reprisal. First, second. Okay. It's kinda easy to track. Yeah, we can stand here. Even here. Yep, that was easy. And he's gonna cleave again. People still don't dodge this thing. Oh, I forgot about this one. Yeah, I have to remember that he's gonna point blank. It's kinda not easy to do. Oh, someone may die. I'll try to shield this guy. And he survived, okay. I shielded one of the summoners.
Dragon, hear me and obey.
Another point blank with delay, which I will forget about later.
Heavens for your doom. Where my Rhine-kicked blades.
Okay, dodged. Terror Storm, it's another big stone. And it's almost right above me. Another cleave. People are not gonna dodge. No, they did. Oh, in point blank, damn it, I forgot. I keep forgetting about this point blank thing.
Render unto me your all. My meteors will extinguish your light.
Let's use Divine Whale just in case. It's kinda all that we have seen already with the mechanics. Alright. This thing again. Okay. I'll try to remember this time. Though we should kill him. Well, maybe not. Our damage is kinda low. Looking good. Gale Sphere again. It doesn't have that many mechanics actually. Let's stand somewhere here. And I can go here. I almost screwed it up actually. Another cleave. It's like half of the— oh, damn it. It's like half of the people don't dodge the cleave. Let's over-mitigate it, just in case. But we will kill him. Hell yeah.
My power. Even my blade. So, this is the limit of my defiance.
Yay.
Are you all right?
What's happening?
At last, the moment is at hand.
What?
You may have bested me, but not quickly enough. Too late will you look to the chasm. You've won the battle, but I win the war.
Stop this. I beg of thee, let her go.
Darkness made manifest once abided in the depths of this abyss, until one day it dispersed in a haze of ether. In the absence of the great flow, that ether has nowhere to return. And so it has coalesced, giving rise to a mighty void scent. Now feast. Feast upon this dragon and its ardent longing for home with it. From the convergence of ancient and newborn, an entity without equal shall emerge, one who shall tear down the barrier between worlds. Upon you, who shall deliver us from eternal damnation, I bestow the name of a hero of Eld. Zeromus! Awaken!
Oh, Zeromus is a boss from FF4. Is this like a local Zodiac?
No matter how powerful, a void scent can be sealed in Memoria.
Not this time. Whoopsie.
Damn it. It's too strong.
Our warding scales may not hold. Not against a void scent born of Zodiac's ether.
Oh, okay.
We must retreat. Everyone to me.
Yeah, good plan. You don't know what to do? Retreat. This thing looks scarier than the actual Zodiac. Curse you, Golbest. Are we all unharmed? We made it back safely at least. Can I unlock the extreme? Nah, first let's find our party. And we're back to finish the story. So, yeah, I've gotten a new gear. Already tried a bit of a new extreme trial. But we have some stuff to do. Oh, Dark Throne, I guess it's the last quest in here. And we will get an orchestration role for this. Ishtal is relieved to be back in the source. Okay. In light of this development, that we escaped with our lives is an accomplishment unto itself. Would that we could have anticipated Ashdaya's yearning to return home could be manipulated in this fashion. Alas, we must now contend with a newborn void sent hell's bent on breaching the rift. And one with such prodigious strength. Zeromos is unlike anything I've ever seen. So named for an ancient hero, as Gobus said, though none can say if there is even a sliver of truth to the legends. Perhaps Gobus chose it in the hopes that his champion will do that which no one could in the Contra Memoria, save the world. But a true hero would not damn another world to save his own. And we are not about to let that happen, but regardless, we need to regroup. Aye, loath though I am to admit it, we are in no state to face a void send of Zeromos' might. Return not least of all, in body and mind both. For now, let us return to Rajasthan and take stock of the situation. Very well. Decima, might I trouble you to head to Bestway's Barrows and apprise Urianger of the situation? The rest of us shall tend to Rita's wounds before returning to Rajasthan. Pray join us there anon. Why the hell Urianger is not here? Who's this guy? Damn it. Ah, Decima, thou art returned. I am pleased to say it hath been blessedly uneventful in your absence. But more importantly, what of your mission in the void? Not much. Heavens forfend, that as the Ashdaya should be used to birth a dread voidsend born of Zodiac's residual ether. Damn it. Although we could not have predicted this outcome, there's one small mercy. The voidsend containment seal, as we employed the self-same brands that once imprisoned Zodiac in his creation, the seal should serve to hinder Zeromos. Yet, for how long? None can say, for our enemy's strength is unknowable. Whilst the barrier was erected in haste. Thou shalt rejoin our comrades anon to deliberate measures, yes? Then I shall remain here to maintain my vigil over the seal. Should we observe signs of an impending incursion, Rest assured, I shall send word without delay. Go well, my friend. Do we go back? Where do we go? Where's the Dark Throne? There it is. Now we go back to Rajasthan, okay. Makes sense. Oh yeah, Ishtora told us to go back to Rajasthan. I already forgot. Ah, Mistress Decima, we have been expecting you. When the satrap and your comrades returned earlier, I couldn't help but notice that they were in low spirits. I hope it is nothing too serious. But forgive me, you must be eager to join them, if you would follow me. Yeah, sure.
Do you remember Ciriato and Farfarello? The cowardly pair of Voidsent that dwelled in my domain? Ciriato devoured Farfarello, and in so doing he inherited an all-consuming fear of Barbariccia. For as you know, when a Voidsent is devoured, it doesn't simply cease to be. Its soul persists within the devourer. And when a Voidsent dies, all the souls that harbored may break free to become individual entities once more.
So there's a chance to save Ashdaya?
That is to say, by defeating Zeromus, we may yet save Ashdaya.
That's disappointing. I kinda hope that she's dead for good. That we have some kind of a grief in the story, but okay.
And to make certain that we do, we must remind her of who she is. When the time comes, you must call to her. Call with all your being.
Thy words give me heart, Zero. Thou hast my gratitude.
Then it's settled. Our objective is to defeat Zeromus. While it is unsettling that a Voidsent could be born of Zodiark's ether, its very nature may render it susceptible to the brands that once contained him. Did Urianger have aught to say? I see. If the seal may not hold for long, then haste is paramount.
Couldn't we just let it come to the source and strike it down here?
Doing so would consign Ashdaya's soul to the ethereal sea. Any attempt to ensure her survival demands that we deal with Zeromus in the 13th.
I could barely go near it. Never mind land a blow. So thick was the shroud of darkness. How do you propose we fight such a foe?
Simple. Against impenetrable darkness, we must wield resplendent light. And it just so happens, there is a world replete with light. The question of how we will harness that light, you may leave to me. With our recent discoveries and proven techniques, as well as the aid of comrades near and far, I have faith that we will find a way. But only if I begin my work at once. Rest up while you can, for there will be much to do when I return.
It wouldn't do to be idle while our esteemed sorceress labors tirelessly. I shall be training if you have need of me.
Wait. Allow me to join you. I must become stronger for what lies ahead.
Fine by me. Come on then.
I shall not pass my time wallowing in despair. Using my vessel, I shall attend what preparations I may.
Is that it? That was kinda short. Ajda is my sister, and long have I dreamed of saving her. But if I am to do so, I must be better than I have been. Blessed through I am to have you and yours as comrades. I cannot well ask you to lift me up every time doubt and despair creep into my heart. I won't falter again, this I swear. I will hold fast to my conviction. Decima, and I pray that you will stand with me to the last. So I guess we're done with the story for this patch. Oh, there's gonna be a cutscene. Meanwhile, on the moon of the 13th. Zero and Zeromos, are they relatives?
Zeromus is risen, but not yet at full strength. It will take time before the fiend is able to breach the veil. But what is another moment on this long journey I have endured? It remains as fresh as if it were yesterday. Old friend, the memory of your passing and the pain. As I promised you then, I promise you now. They shall sing of Golbez, the hero who shattered the wheel and brought salvation to the world.
So Golbez did nothing wrong. He just tried to save his people, or Void Sense, whatever. His world. Like a regular Final Fantasy villain. From light's embrace to shadow's deep, a world to save, an oath to keep. Okay. Not the worst quote. And yeah, that's it. So I guess we're done with this patch. So Thanks for watching, have a good one, and take care.